Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rakatan, and I'm here to bring you the Heroes of the Storm Hypecast. And we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. Alright, Infernal Shrines, we've got a team on the blue side of Tassadar, Uther, Raynor, Falstad, and Tyrael. While on the red side, we've got Diablo, Sylvanas, Zagara, Karazim, and Kael'thas. Same players playing this time again. Same teams, though, and actually the same sides it looks like. But Infernal Shrines, another 3-lane map where there are, once again, 3 shrines that activate during the game. However, in this one, only one shrine activates at a time. We see one, once again, in the top, middle, and the bottom of the map. Activating these shrines spawns a load of neutral minions that each team has to kill 40 of in order to spawn a large Punisher, which will deal a lot of damage to both heroes and to structures. So those Punishers push down the lane, and that is the mechanic for this map. But right off the bat, both teams head into this middle lane. There you go. There's an awesome Tassadar skin where he's a jet. Tell me that's not awesome. It's awesome. Alright. You see both teams moving around here. Tassadar looking for that early scout using his passive. But both teams, oh no, look at this. Red team is going to be going immediately for that bottom wall. There you go. Diablo running the interference there. Just watch while he gets up. Making sure that the enemy team doesn't come down, but they in fact do. Here we go. See Diablo as the first blood of the game. Though the teams aren't necessarily super worried about this. So they trade a tower for a Diablo. Maybe not the best trade for the red team, but a trade nonetheless. Blue team able to get a kill out of that early cheese pulled off by the red team. Here we go. We've seen a little bit of activity in the mid lane. Looks like they might be just clearing the waves. So what can we expect from this team, these team comps? Well, Zagara, Diablo, Sylvanas, Kael'thas, lots of big AoE kind of damage dealers, and facing off against, especially having the character Raynor as the carry, is going to be a lot of single target damage and possibly a sanctification ult coming out from the Tyrael in order to protect that super valuable Raynor carry, as well as that nice false stat auto attacks. And here we go. The first shrine is activating. It doesn't actually spawn guys until a team activates it, and it doesn't look like they are getting ready to activate it right now. So we see Raynor in the bot lane facing off against Diablo, so it just makes it a 4v4 here in the middle of the map over this first shrine. We can see down there in the bottom right corner of the screen the minion kill counts. Each team trying to get to 40. Here comes Diablo. Raynor still at the bottom, leaving it a 4v5. They take this fight immediately. Can they get anything out of it? Doesn't look like Diablo can get really into, Diablo isn't doing a huge job of getting in there and disrupting, but they do manage to take out the Falstad, which is going to give them a nice advantage here while taking this first Punisher shrine. It ain't over until that minion count hits 40, however. It does still give the blue team enough time to come back in here, respawn, and get another good fight onto the red team in order to take control of this first shrine. There we go. We see Mysticles getting a little bit caught up in there, but it doesn't matter. Tyrael, he doesn't care. He's in there to do tanks and stuff. A nice retreat there by red team. Diablo is going to go down again, not killing anyone on the blue team once again. Some really nice play there by the Uther, Tassadar, and Tyrael to keep their team alive. Lots of shields and heals coming out from that side. Oh, but big damage there. Flame Strike onto the Tassadar. Not enough to kill him, but Tyrael is going to go down. But he's going to be able to explode and get a lot of stuff. One more for the blue team, and there it is. First Punisher coming out here. And it looks like Both teams just trade kills, but in the end, blue team just manages to pull it out. Very nice play there, killing off that Diablo and getting the forcing the red team to rout. There you go. First Punisher jumps over the wall. Not going to be doing that much. Lots of easy damage, and immediately it goes down. The first Punisher on this map is always going to be the weakest, and they only get stronger from here. Now what we're going to see is teams taking advantage of those on the map minion camps, these siege camps in the bottom lane, both siege camps here in the mid lane, and these bruisers in the top lane. Blue team automatically going for those bottom ones, while red team responding with a gank on this Rainer. Can they get him? Diablo with a nice hit there, and ooh, just so much damage, not enough. Rainer's passive there, Adrenaline Rush popping, but just too much damage coming down to him. Blue team does take the bottom siege camp, but red is going to respawn with that nice gank onto Rainer, as well as their own siege camp. Meanwhile, in the other lanes, Falstad and Zagar just happily farming next to each other, getting that nice EXP soak. Red team down a level here, now no longer, so they both on even talent levels. Blue team not wanting to lose their EXP advantage, but some really, really nice soak coming out here from the red team to catch up. Alright, attempted gank onto Diablo here in the middle lane. Not going to be doing much. Tyrael going to get knocked into the tower. Nice gravity lapse there, but heal is coming out from Uther and from Tassadar is enough to save the Uther from certain death. Sorry, was that the Uther who got flipped into tower range? My mistake. But here we go. The next shrine is activating, and red is going to go for that forward bruiser camp just for this extra added map pressure while they try to take this shrine. But blue wastes no time in activating and starting to get those kills on those neutral minions. Red team, though, sure to now respond in full. Here comes Diablo at the front of the line. Big stun onto Uther, gets flipped into the team. D-shield, no, that's not a D-shield, sorry, that's just the heal coming out from there. But Uther taking a ton of damage. He does go down, but he still has a ton of heals after he is dead, so this fight is far from over. Big damage there onto Tyrael. Diablo just getting away. Kael'thas about to go down. The hammering doesn't hit him, goes out with just no HP. Big damage from Zagar coming out onto Tassadar, barely getting away. Falstad also barely getting away. Looks like the only casualty of that entire fight is gonna be Uther. But some really, really nice positioning and fighting there from both teams. Both teams having players go down to very, very low HP and able to get away. Blue, though, maintaining their lead in the minion kills on this one. But we see top lane, those bruiser camps, doing a number on this top fort. Alright, we see go back down and see Rainer has been killed. That is a huge blow to the blue team. Their main carry is going to be going down, though this isn't late game, so he's not going to be doing that much. Garmug on the Karazim on the monk. Going to be doing a lot of healing here, keeping himself alive, getting in, dealing damage. 39, 40 minion kills for the red team, and they are going to take the second Punisher with, I think, not a single death. Look at that. 2 kills is what blue started with, and 2 kills is what they end with. Red team, very, very nice play there, managing to save every single one of their players during that fight, in addition to getting a decent XP lead based just from those bruisers in the top lane. So here we go. Looks like the first fort of the game is going to fall here. 5-man, they barely 5-man against, and a Punisher against only 3. Very, very little this blue team can do, though they did just hit level 10, so they do have those ults. D-shield we see going up there on Tyrael in order to save him from almost certain death. And it looks like this Punisher is gonna make it through that entire keep with still 50% health. Phoenix coming out there from Kael'thas, lots of damage coming down onto this gate, but looks like that Punisher now, the full wrath of the blue team has come down upon it, and it is good to fall almost instantly. And here you go, the blue team with their counter push. Now with those newly acquired ults are going to be going in, but oh my god, what a Sylvanas Black Arrow to just massacre the health pool of the blue team. Diablo trying to get there in front a little bit too much, and he does, just managed to get away, but not quite. Baby Nova and Zarumag just trying to get a little bit of damage off. There you go, Tyrael does go down, but Diablo very, very low on HP. Can he survive? No, he cannot. Tyrael, Martyrdom taking him down with him. Diablo doesn't care though. Black Soulstone allows him to have a just couple second respawn, and he is already back in the fight as this red team takes the enemy blue team's forward siege camps. Now at this point, lots of pressure on the map coming out here for red team, winning the fight, getting that 5v4 map pressure allows them to take both of these top siege camps, and probably going to move down to take this bottom siege camp as well, just for that added map pressure. Though we do see the blue team responding with a bruiser camp of their own. Red team massing here in the middle, going maybe for that bruiser camp. No, they do see that they've already caught it. Tassadar a little bit out here, but not to worry. He does have that phase shift that allows him to be invulnerable and invisible for several seconds. But here we go. Third shrine just about to come up here at 10 minutes on Infernal Shrines. We see both teams jockeying for position in the top lane. Falstad getting a little bit of extra XP down there in that middle lane just before, but once again, red team taking the opportunity to do that bruiser camp just before the shrine spawns for that added pressure, which really helped them out in the last fight by getting them ahead in levels just a little bit. There we go. See Diablo going ham. Full damage onto Tassadar. Invulnerable D-shield coming out from there. Immediately it is down. Used to save that. Nice maw there by Zagara. Is it going to be enough? This is a chaotic battle. We see Mysticles and Diablo Caleb just getting it up, but tons of damage going on to Falstad. Is the key. Oh, and the Uther tries to go in for the kill on Diablo, but gets completely destroyed by the rest of the team. Once again, a 5-for-3 team fight here from red team, just completely dominating. That reactive divine shield coming out there on the Tassadar after he had already popped his phase shift. Really just no use for that divine shield there in that entire team fight. Really, really hurt them. Falstad and Raynor could have both used that to great effect, though Raynor able to manage to get out. So he's going to be going down there. We're going to pick up some EXP because they do need to get to level 13. That is that talent level that really turns on a lot of the damage characters in this game, especially Kael Foss. There you go, stun him out onto Falstad, but is able to jump away. And here we see a gigantic push from that 100% Mortar Punisher coming from top lane. Looks like Raynor does soak that level 13 and immediately comes back to fight with his team to defend against this keep push. Looks like the first keep of the game might fall here. There you go, Sanctification coming out from Tyrael, but only saving himself, not really getting any value for the rest of his team. Diablo taking a lot of damage there, but it doesn't matter. That's what his job is as the tank. The Gust for the disengage as they take down this Mortar Punisher. Very, very nice move there by blue team, but it is not going to be able to save this keep for them. Mysticles on Tyrael going in for that re-engage. The red team is having none of it. They don't need to fight. They got the keep. They're ahead 2 levels. Oh my god, the 3-man Maw! Red team is going to turn this one around. A huge damage onto both Uther and Falstad, picking up 3 kills. Diablo does go down, but Tyrael also goes down. Sylvanas is also going to get picked up in that fight, but what a maw coming out from Hedgie's Zagara. The 3-man able to burst them down. It looked like they weren't going to fight that team fight. So a huge, huge play there for red team. A 2-for-3 trade on kills and that fort. What a beautiful maw. Unfortunately not enough to save Sylvanas, but still very, very valuable. Alright, we see red team once again looking to take these aggressive, sorry, no, these are the safe siege camps, but they want that pressure on the map. Might as well. Probably not going to be able to get their enemies' safe siege camps, but probably going to be able to get this bottom siege camp. There we see Baby Nova on Kael'thas, who is excellent at taking siege camps. 20 is level 13 with Chain Bomb. But it looks like Red Team going with the aggressive play. They do have those level 16 talents, which will allow them to have a much, much better fight than this blue team here. Blue team having to deal with those bottom siege camps as well as these middle ones. Red team takes that aggressive play, goes in for the stun on Raynor, gravity lapse, and just tons of damage. Raynor completely evaporates even through a adrenaline rush. And wow, as this shrine is coming up now, 30-second death timer on Raynor. Blue is at a huge disadvantage here. Gonna be losing that middle fort. But look down in the bottom lane, Tassadar and Tyrael looking to get any kind of EXP so they can hit level 16 and be able to have any kind of chance to fight this red team. Falstad also in the top lane, soaking that XP. There they are, level 16. As we see, level 16, they all start backing. Say, we got level 16, we can now go back. We can now potentially fight this team. Raynor is up. Diablo stolen the little dudes over there. Very nice play there by Red Team in order to take that fort and this first wall here from the keep of the blue team in the middle lane. There you go. Arcane Punisher easily gonna be able to walk down and walk right into this mid keep. Here comes the crucial fight for the blue team. Tyrael does get caught out, but it's not going to be doing that much damage. Gravity Lapse now on cooldown. Arcane Punisher about to get into the fray. There you go. Big hit onto the Tyrael. Not going to do much. Sanctification coming out from there. Lots of damage coming out from Raynor, but not enough. And there you go. Blue team having to retreat under this withering fire coming from this Arcane Punisher. This keep is going to go down with little to no little to no answer. Really, they didn't have an answer for that. The level 16 talents did not help them that much there. This Punisher is just completely dominating the enemy team. Big stun on the Raynor. Big stun onto the rest of the team, and it looks like it's easily going to be able to finish this off. 50%. Blue team is still in the fight, but this Phoenix is just going to be doing tons of damage. 20%. Maw coming out there. 20% down. Mystically's going through the cigar, but it's not going to be enough. 0%. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, game 2, because these are the same team, goes to the red team. What another landslide game. This time, 16 minutes, so a little bit longer, and much, much better fights for both teams. But there you go. Red team completely dominating the late or mid and late game with their EXP gains and aggressive siege camps. Well, that's it for that game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Once again, my name has been Rakatan. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.